Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Teddy Bridgewater and the Carolina Panthers.
Now we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. The scene a few moments ago. Bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
Brought down by Shaq Thompson.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Gonna give this time to the tail end. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
He was taken
Third
down.
play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brian Burns. And he'll give it here to his running back. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, try to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Sidney Jones.
But if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Ball carried by number 20.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And 7.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Space to maneuver at the 40.
Pass him it in.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 72 yards. After one, a 1-point game. 7-6.
Buccaneers 7. Panthers 6.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Another day.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurt.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. shedding him off. Now open field. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a run that was. 88 yards on the punt return. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown.
And you got a guy that.
Brady now on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 4. Yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Throwing now is Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Brady's throw there complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Out of bounds.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. On his way to a historic. Indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Jordan Jenkins there on the tackle.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Brady. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play in the... If they hurry, we'll see. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. So, all right. Here's Michael Pilardi now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fielded just inside the 30. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And I think he'll like this little montage. He's hit pay dirt 3 times. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Brady. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Buck. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Carolina. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
First down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Cut. Hey.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At the 48-yard line.
On first down, Brady. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. Brady.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's an
Push him back. Right there. 54.
on second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which is...
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. first down is Brady. That's caught by Howard. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther. Yetur Gross-Matos. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead. A lot of times it's that first that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Brady going to throw. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On play action, now Brady. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Staying on his feet. And that is incomplete.
Brady's pass thrown to the sideline and
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Buccaneers 40.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into